Hey everybody, hey gorgeous ones, how are you doing? I don't know what's going on with me with these hand things and being all extra and everything, more extra than I normally am. But anyway, how are you all doing today? So I have decided that June is going to be all about eyeshadow. Now it's not necessarily going to be all about me doing eyeshadow looks, but I really want to spend some time delving into my eyeshadow collection because we know I got a lot, and really taking some time to do something about eyeshadow. So if you notice there's a lot of eyeshadow stuff going on this month, that is exactly why it's going to be happening like that. So just so you know, from get ready with me's when I'm putting on eyeshadow to me doing more reviews, because I have so much that I honestly have not reviewed with you all, and I'm remiss, and I'm trying to do better. So with that being said, this video I've been meaning to do forever. It's been on my list. I make a list out every month, and I've transferred the things that I still need to do, and this has been sitting on there for months, right? So I know y'all going, okay, so what? Okay, this is my City Mini palettes. Of course, you know this by the title. This is about the City Mini palettes. I really want to talk about them. If you know me, you've been with me, you know I love the City Mini palettes. So we're going to rank them and talk about the ones from least liked to best to my favorites. All right, so if you would like to hear about the City Mini palettes, don't go anywhere. All right, so let's talk the City Mini palettes. Now, I got to be honest with y'all. I own a dozen of them. Now, some of them I don't think are still available. I will check, and when you're watching this, I'll let you know if they're still available. If they're not available, I will put like a thumbs down, sorry, womp womp, something on there that says that they're not available. But I did want to rank them because you can find some of them on Amazon. I'll even check to make sure. So anyway, let's talk about them. Let me tell you why I like them and my thoughts on them. Okay, first off, the City Mini palettes, I found them when I first was starting my channel, and I was looking for stuff on the drugstore end, because I really honestly for years was just not a big huge drugstore user. I thought drugstore makeup was like not good, and then I really started watching videos, and I was like, well, let me go and check this out. Now, I'd always been using a little NYX products with the lip products and everything, but I really had not gotten into everything else. So with that all being said, I started looking at these, and I happened to see them in the store. I started really looking in the drugstore section of the store, and I was like, well shit, let me get some stuff. I found these, and it was with me, really getting back into makeup and eyeshadow, which I had like not been doing that much with. So sorry if I'm blinking a lot. I think there's something in my eye. So when I saw these, I was like, oh, these are kind of cute. And the reason why they drew my attention was because they're so cute and little. They're just they're just 6 pans, and I think they're really good when you're starting out, because like what I was looking for was something that made it easy for me to really do something with, that I didn't have to think too hard with. And I think that I like the City Minis for that, because that's what they are. They are City Minis. They're very easy to work with because it's a very tightly put together color story. And if you're new and you're starting out, this is a really good way to like get used to playing with colors and blending things out and really just using them. Also, I forgot to tell you all this, is that if you look on the back, especially if you're a beginner, it kind of like maps it out. It has base, crease, lid, liner. So it kind of tries to help you, and they always have like a cute little kind of mini tutorial on here for you. So that's why these are really great for beginners. Okay, so now I will say, in general, I like them. I think the quality is very nice. Not all of them are that great. I will talk about those. But they, they're a little powdery, but they blend really well, and they're really soft and easy to work with. So that is why I recommend them all the time, especially for somebody who's starting out. So I just wanted to go through them and say which ones I like the best, which ones I don't like, and why. That way you can, when you go in there, you know which ones you want to try out. All right, so let's get to it. All right, so here's the first one. This is called Cocoa City. This came out the beginning of this year, because this is one of my newer ones. When I saw this, I was like, ooh, I really like it. It has more mattes. Now the original ones had a little more shimmer, so a few of them I never picked up. But the older ones, the later versions have more mattes in them. Either they're mostly mattes, they have more all mattes, or they have a good balance. This one I was loving because I love this hole right here, which I actually have in my inner corner. And I was like, okay, look at this. It's kind of got a pinky vibe to it with this little dark brown matte. Was like, yes, I'm wanting this. Okay, it ain't that great. This is my least favorite one. I do not recommend buying this one. Let me tell you why. The dark color has little or no pigmentation, and you really have to work hard to build it up. The shimmer is nice though. I really do like that shimmer right there. The pink color is nice, but it needs to be built up. But all in all, this was really too much work for me. It just was really too much work. So I don't recommend this one at all. All right, now this one is Matte About Town. Now this is their very first all matte one that they did, and this is this. Now let me say, the quality is nice. It's not, you know, it's a good quality one, but for me, I can't use it because these are too light. These do not show up on me at all. So this Matte About Town is real cute, but it does not show up on me at all. Now the next one up is, this is called Urban Jungle. Now, I love this colors. I think they're beautiful. This is like greens, baby greens, but my problem is it's like one matte and all shimmers. Now, to be quite honest, because I have so many other things and I have all of these, I can actually use it now. But when I first bought it, it was like, okay, I love the colors. I love them, but I can't work with them, right? I can't work with them, y'all. I can't work with them. But they're buttery. I mean, and now the only one is like this yellow is not that, the yellow shimmer isn't that great. You really would have to use, you know, try to build it up with a little spray, you know, spray your brush. So that one isn't one of my favorite colors in it. But even though this olive green matte though is pretty. So it is a nice one. It's just like, for me, you know, I'm a matte girl. I want more mattes than shimmers, and the ratio was not high enough for me. So it don't, you know, float my boat as much. This is the same thing with this one. I really like this one. This is Girls Night Glimmer, which makes sense. That's why they call it that, because it's pretty much a shimmery palette. It's got one, this is the only matte in it. Everything else is shimmery. Now, I like the shimmers. I do use them. I've used them with other things in conjunction with other things. But if I was saying to buy this just to use it by itself, no. I mean, because it would be, but these colors are gorgeous. Now, I will say the light ones always tend to need a little building up, but look at that. This is the one that I've always used, is that one right there. So yeah, I like it, and it's a nice pretty palette. It just isn't like my style because it's just all shimmers, but I like the shimmers. So using it with something else, yes I do, but just pulling it out and you trying to use it, no. This is the City Mini Shayla palette, and I will say, if you watch Shayla, which I don't really watch her, I bought it because I was, you know, hey, black girl got something with Maybelline, let's make sure this happens again. And I really like the palette. It is not necessarily my style, but it's very true to her style, and it's a really nice, pretty, you know, do a really nice smoky eye thing. It's kind of like, this came out before the Perception palette, so you can see where she went with the Perception palette with ColourPop, because very similar in tones, but that is her style. Next up is this one, and this is Diamond District. This is one of the newer ones. This one is so cute. I love it because it's got one shimmer, all the rest of 5 mattes. This is such a cute smoky eye, but the smoky eye is different. You know, it's cool tone, but it's leaning towards the mauves right in here. It's got a little gray, and then it's got this beautiful teal right here. This is so pretty on the eyes. I know I've worn it, and I'm gonna start making sure that, you know, I do more of this kind of stuff. But yeah, this is beautiful. I know I've done, you know, filmed in it, but yeah, This is called the Brooklyn Nudes. Now this I have here because this is like that matte about town, but it's a deeper, richer, the colors are deeper and richer, which is better for medium complexions, you know, to a little bit darker. So this is the one that they created. I think they must have got the hint, matte about town is not for everybody. So they came out with one that was, you know, deeper in tone, which actually is very pretty on, you know, it works really well. Like I said, you do have to build up some of them, but when you put them on, they always look good on your good. So this is one I do like this, and I like them because now they have these matte ones, and you can really play with these different ones. They need to do a cool tone all matte one though. Oh, they did, never mind. Then this one is called Graffiti Pop. I like it because I have made some really cute looks with it, but it's mostly satiny ones and then a couple of mattes. So, but the thing is that the sparkle in it is so little, like in this one and this one and this one right here, that you can actually do a really good eye look without it being so shimmery over the top. So that's why I like this. And so it's a good way to play with a little color. If you're not really good, you know, feeling color, you want to try out color, this is a good, cute little one to try out color with. Just, you know, I love it for that. Now, next up is, ouch, I got an itch. This is High Rise Sunset. Now, I'm going to show you the other one that I like in there, in this part of these names. But this is High Rise Sunset. This is a total matte one. Look at that. Look at that. Can I say that this is kind of looking like, now this has been out for a while, this is kind of looking like that Sunrise palette by Natasha Denona. This looks like a little mini version of quite a bit of that Sunrise palette. Or am I going crazy? Maybe I should put a picture up. I think I'm gonna put a picture up right here so we could talk about it. Cause yeah, and these are nice. Oh my goodness, I do like these. I've worn it. It gives you a nice, beautiful, warm tone look. Look at that. Look at that color right there. And look, and even this yellow. Yeah, look at that yellow, y'all. Look at that yellow. That yellow is gorgeous, especially for the price point. These are so pretty on. Oh, I love them. Now, the next one, remember I said they need to do a cool tone matte. Right here, I forgot. Skyscape Dust. This is a cool tone matte, very purple. So if you are looking for a nice purple mauve matte, this is nice. This is a really nice palette. I love this. I'm gonna have to do I think I'm gonna have to do like a whole week of just looks out of these, which I like that. Just pulling out the ones like 7 days of City Minis, just doing a look every day and posting it up. But that might be kind of interesting. All right, but see, that's a beautiful color. I'm sorry, I keep pushing it like I'm hitting y'all, so please forgive me. But anyway, this is this color right here. You see, and I promise you, they feel so soft when you touch them. They're not too dry. They've got a creaminess to them, which is beautiful, which I love, you know, when I'm playing with palettes. Because let me say this, I don't mind dry eyeshadows as long as they work, because some brands are dry and powdery, but a good creamy eyeshadow, yes baby. Now this is Downtown Sunrise. So you see we had High Rise Sunset. This is Downtown Sunrise. This came out before that one. This is like that one is the companion one to this. So let me show you what I mean in a second. But this was I think this was my first one that I bought. Actually, I'm pretty sure it was, because I was kind of getting into the warm tone look, and I really like this one. It's got this peachy, this is my love. I live for this peachy little shimmer right there. This peachy shimmer has been, me love her. And this is a really pretty, nice, new, warm tone, but not so over the top, not so bright, not so deep into the warm tones that it's not doable for an everyday look. When I first started out, I was always doing this right here, putting this in my, using this as my transition, putting this in my corner, and then just doing this color on all over my lid. You couldn't tell me nothing. You could not tell me nothing. Now this is my favorite one. This is Blushed Avenue. And you will, when I open it up, you will know why. I have actually given this to people because I love it so much. I love it so much. This one has, and actually I have it on my eyes today. This has 4 mattes, 2 shimmers, and you can see those tones. You see those berry tones? You see that berry cherry going? You see that berry tones right there? You see that beautiful purple right there? You see that beautiful purple right there? Come on now, come through. Oh, what did I do? Oh, because I've just put makeup remover on my hand. Okay. Yeah, but I do love these. They're very pretty on the eye. I have them on right now. Very easy to work with, and like I said, they really do a really good color story for each of these. And now they're making them, and then like this one and this one together come together to, you know, if you want to need some more mattes, you could get this one together, have all that you need. If you're really into the warm tones, you could get this one, the High Rise Sunset, and the High Rise Sunset and the Downtown Sunrise together. You can make some really pretty looks, because especially with this being all matte, so you got a few more mattes to play with right here. And then, you know, add these peachy tones into it, and then look at that together. You can really make some really pretty looks with it. So I like them for that now, because as they come out with more, I ain't gonna lie, every time I see some new ones, I want them. So anyway, I finally showed you all of the City Mini palettes. If you have any, let me know. Have you tried them? What were your thoughts? I know a lot of people didn't like them in the beginning because they were not the best quality, but I promise you the older ones, other than Cocoa City, are the later versions of them are very nice. So let me know if you try them out. I would love to hear if you've used them, what's your favorites. And that's it for now. All right, it's your Lulu. Be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. Talk to you later.